The first 15 years of Mr. Green's life were spent on the old stead at Green Hill. He was familiar with every nook and cranny of the old estate, knew every tree by name, and loved every feature of its varying landscape. In these large and picturesque acres, of which he roamed freely unrestrained as a boy, and in which, after he removed to New York, he found refuge yearly from the cares and confinement of the great city, we find the school in which was cultivated his love of nature and landscape art, which flowered later in the beautiful Central Park of the metropolis. Now, Andrew Green eventually becomes known as the father of New York. At the age of 15, he moves to New York and works as an errand boy. Despite the fact that he's from a prominent family, he goes out there at 15 years old and works his way up in New York City. Over time, he becomes the creator of the New York Public Library, Central Park, the Bronx Zoo, the American Museum of Natural History, and the Metropolitan Museum of Art, among a number of other things. He is widely known as being the father of New York because he brought the 5 boroughs together. He also fought corruption in New York to the point where it changed politics forever in New York City. He's a very incredible individual, and these are just a few of the accomplishments of this fascinating life of this man. And in 1848, Green inherits the estate, which now totals at 287 acres. He eventually purchases a number of adjacent farms and increases the estate by 312 acres, doubling the size of it. That's important to note because somebody at that point who was so instrumental in understanding the need for something like Central Park is now gone and purchases the larger amount of area so that he can preserve it, so that people can enjoy it. The amount of land that they are taking away is lesser than the amount of land that they are giving us as a result in the deal. I want to be clear on that. But what they're giving us is not in comparison as advantageous to the people of Worcester as Parcel 2 is. This golf course is not making any money. They're losing money, in fact. So they want to expand the golf course in order for the golf course to make more money to quote unquote invest it back into the park. It's a noble initiative if it actually turns a profit, which nobody really knows if that's what the case is. With golf declining, obviously, as numbers are showing, the statistics are showing that it's not really a sound idea.
Why are certain people supporting it?
Well, I can't speculate to why people are supporting it. I mean, I really can't say for their. I know that they're putting a really nice hotel downtown, and so it would be nice to for the hotel to come in and it would be, they say, oh, we're going to take and bring it. We have a great hotel, we have a great city, we can come up and play golf here and stuff. That might be part of it. I know that the golf course is losing money continuously. That's a big part of it.
I don't think it's ever made money, has it?
I couldn't tell you, to be honest with you. There was farming and there was mining. So obviously, if you've ever been around to the quarry area down by past the fields there and stuff, it's the old quarry there. It's really cool there. And I love that area.
It's too bad you can't explore it for yourself anymore. I have a story to share.
Yes.
I went to New York City and visited Central Park several times, and I was doing my last quadrant of the park. I did it section by section, and I happened upon the bench that was dedicated to Andrew.
Yes.
And I saw the name Andrew Green from a distance. I was like, what? Is that Andrew Green? Andrew Green, because I knew nothing of him other than, the Green Hill Park and the Greens. But the name was ringing a bell. I'm saying, wait a minute. I go up and I read it. I said, oh my God, this is Andrew Green of Worcester.
Wow.
And it was my connection, to home or whatever.
Yeah,
but
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Seeing the bench, and then I came home and said, I'm going to learn about it. And that's how but this is a special place to me too, and I just hope that we continue to honor him.
Thank you so much. I have nothing against Harry Ball. He's a wonderful individual. I'm glad he brought attention to our city, but we should be pushing Andrew Haswell Green's roots and the Green family's contributions to our city as much as Harry Ball, because Andrew Haswell Green changed New York forever, and every person in New York should be grateful for his contributions to that city. And I know that Andrew Haswell Green's contribution to that city were reflected in his love for the land we're walking on.
And maybe the golf course will be returned to the park someday.
Someday, definitely. Yes. This is what we're losing. And why would they tear all the trees down and fill it all in and to put, extend the golf course when the golf course is not making money? That's all I had to say about that one. Honestly, come in here while you can. Come in here while you can on your own. Come back in another time, just the three of you, just by yourselves, whatever the case is. Enjoy this area by yourself. See for yourself what it's like. It's a really beautiful place. Come back in the winter. Watch the animal tracks that come through. We've seen coyote down there chasing the rabbit because the rabbits all live in that area there. They all like to live in the little areas there. So the coyotes like to come up. Every once in a while, I see the coyotes chasing the rabbits and stuff. We've seen woodpeckers in here. Supposedly bluebirds live in the trees over that section on the other side. You can see the point of what this land is here, and that's what makes it beautiful. So therefore, it is something that you cannot replicate by human hands. And that's all I can say.